Hello and welcome back to the top 100 maps of all time with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very, very welcome. And we've made it to number 29. Yes, getting closer and closer and closer to the top of that list. Some very, very good maps to come and some very, very good creators to come. Today we've got a creator who might not be one of your shoo-ins to be in the top 100. There's no reason why they shouldn't be, but if I gave you a pen and paper and said, write me a list of 20 creators that you think are going to be in the top 100, you may not include this creator, just because there are possibly some more obvious names, some bigger names, but they know what they're doing, don't you? Oh yeah. At number 29 with a 92.5% approval rating as voted by you, it's Virgin River by DeaconPmp. This is a little bit heavyweight. This isn't one for the potato player, okay? And I encountered one or two problems loading the map up. I've got a few error messages pop up. This is partly because whilst it isn't exactly an old map, it's really not that old at all. There are some deprecated mods. It is quite mod heavy. We're using procedural objects, that kind of thing. And so one or two, I'm not sure how major these, they do look like they're minor errors, minor glitches, but I'm not sure quite how heavily, if at all, they will affect the map when we get down to ground level. It's just one of those, if they are there, the original review is linked into the description. You go and see how the map is meant to look back then. And of course, you can always just load it up yourself and play it yourself, because all of these maps in the top 100 are outstanding, and there's no reason why not to. Okay, what can I tell you about Virgin River? Well, it does require mass transit. Also, park life and industries, which I believe is just for detailing purposes, but yeah, this is the sort of map where you want the detailing, right? So I'm going to say yes, definitely you want both of those. Requires around around the motorbike. It requires around 150 items, which is a little bit on the heavy side. Some of those, looking through the list, are deprecated mods which have been we moved up and through. For example, things like Fine Road Tool or Fine Road Anarchy. Don't remember which one of those two it was. Of course, we've all moved on, and everything's moved on, and so forth. So that the list is around 150. If you're going to upgrade the mods to the modern varieties, it might be a little under 150. Even so, 150, a little on the heavy side. There is a custom-built theme mix, which includes, amongst others, the Coos Bay theme. We're using the Relight 2 Lush LUT. The map was uploaded to the workshop in December of 2021. It currently has, at the time of recording, 1,287 subscribers. 238 of those have marked it as a favourite. It has a 4-star rating on Steam from 72 votes, and I reviewed this in episode 1398 of What's Map, where I gave it 5 stars for aesthetics, 4 for detail, and 5 for gameplay potential. Right, that's everything ticked off the let's for 2 minutes before we start doing a show. There's always somebody in the comments at some point goes, was it the video starts at 2 minutes 30? No, it doesn't. What have I been doing for the last 2.5 minutes? Selling stuff? No, I've been talking about the map, right? So I'm sorry it's not been pretty and moving graphics and whatever. Look, I'm moving a cursor, all right? Just get off my back, people. Start square is at this roundabout here. How does that fit around there? That fits nicely around there. So I think what we'll do is, I haven't really thought about this one. Looks like one main highway running across the map. I don't recall too much about this map, to be honest with you. Some maps I remember a lot about, others less so. Also, we've got a dam. I've had the simulation running for a few minutes. It's probably not been enough time for the water to sort itself out, the upstream of the dam. And that was a ting. Somebody loves me. Actually, I know who that is without checking. And it's not somebody who loves me. Somebody who likes me, yes. Loves me, no. Maybe a returning guest on Cities Skylines 2 o'clock, right? Yeah, that narrows it down a little bit, doesn't it? Anyway, sorry. We have a little bit of highway detailing. Very neat little thing. I think we're using the intersection marking tool and no controller here. I think so. Not sure whether that highway, the barrier is part of intersection marking tool markings. I might at 2021. I think this predates the intersection marking tool being able to put in edge of highway detailing, that sort of thing. So I think it's probably actual hand detailing. We have very nice slip roads there. We won't talk about chevrons, because we won't talk about chevrons. Chevrons may be the reason why this doesn't have the 5th star. Oh, hello. It appears that this road is closed. Why do I not remember this? Why do we're coming back here, all right? We are coming back to this. I don't remember that at all. Most maps I see and I go, oh yes. I don't remember that at all. We're coming back this way, all right? Definitely going back this way. Right, where was we? Oh, we're going to follow the highway. Yes, follow the highways first. Get a feel for the map. What the horizons look like. Do the hills look good? Yes, of course they do. And all of those sorts of questions we're going to sort out. We have power lines running along. Oh, I'm missing upright again. Oh, there is. For some reason, that missing upright is here. If somebody wants to load the map up and just see whether or not that is just me, it could be. There's another one. This is weird. I mean, I was expecting some minor glitches. I don't think that this was like this in the original review. So yeah, let's just say maybe it's a modern mod setting. I haven't had time to tweak all these maps. There's so much that I'd have to do to make them all work absolutely perfectly. These are just refreshers, okay? Little looks of nostalgia back at some of the very best maps. And again, these ratings as voted by you at the end of What's Map, percentage approval ratings. Because it's not about what I think the best maps are. I'm sure I'm going to do at the end of this series 2 or 3 maps. And yes, I am doing the all-star maps, or some of them anyway. But I've got a couple of maps that I would like to showcase that haven't made the final 100, and I'm going to make you watch them. All right, including a specific one, which I think is probably the best map that most of you haven't played, and that is going to be a one-off special. Anyway, we've got tunnels down here as well. I don't remember any of this, Deacon. I don't remember any of this. Obviously those link up. That to here and that to there. Oh, there's an underground in why didn't I see this? Why this was because it's there we go. This is why I didn't see it. It's camouflaged. Yes, it's an intersection. A little underground wishbone intersection, which leads us off in that direction. We're not going there right now. I mean, we'll have a little look over there in a minute, but we're not going over there right now. Why don't I remember this map? This is spectacular. It's not that long ago either, really, in the grand scheme of things. I'm seeing maps from even further back that I'm remembering. Well, as soon as I see them again, I remember in details about them. But this not at all. I don't know why. Anyway, power lines are following us down into the start square. We have the start square intersection, which is a take on the diverging diamond, I think. Best way to describe that. It's not strictly a diverging diamond, but it's a pretty good take of one. It's the best you can do anyway, without setting everything up in Traffic Manager. Then you have the roundabout, and then we have lots of space to build into. That is very enticing. That is very enticing. Everything is there, right? The highway, the way the highway cuts through here, I think is absolutely key, because otherwise this becomes just a huge buildable space, just a block. and it's been broken up. Plus we've got the river breaking it up as well. So we've got the break there. We've got the way that the trees run here mean that this isn't just a great big foreboding area for grid city building. And yeah, it's just really nicely broken up by the roads and the rail and the trees and the rivers. Nice shapes, very, very nice shapes. Speaking of, look at this river here. Look at the nice shapes in that river there. That is lovely. That is lovely. Rail bridge there. Rail bridge is nice. I mean, come on, what's not to like here? Even got the custom what's the word I'm looking for? Catenaries running across the bridge here. Before what looks like we're going back to vanilla. So I'm guessing those the catenaries come with the bridge, I would imagine. I can hear sirens in the background. Anybody who wants the sirens for BonBonBingo, if you can hear them, you can tick them off. Okay. Right, so anyway, nice. What are we going to do? Let's have a little look at one of these rivers. Let's have a little look at this one here. Okay, I'll just do a little scout up the river, just a refresher of what a great river can look like. And I think Deke knows, if you want to get a high score off of me, having a beautiful river there's some procedural object work here. I'm guessing that's procedural object work. Let's come out of this mode. Procedural objects. There we go. Yep. No question about that. But yes, nice. And then this I remember. Okay, I found something I remember. The fallen rock over the river. I remember that. I don't remember too much about it, but I do see that's the first thing that's really sprung back into my mind about this map. Big old bridge. Everybody loves a big old bridge. Very nice. And then if you head up into the hills, the river just makes its way right up. A little split at the top here as well. This is gorgeous. Look how close we are to the edge of the map, and just look how much detail, how many trees we've got going on here. I mean, basically, yes, we're above the vanilla tree limit, but we've got 150 items. It's allowed, okay. Look at the spawns as well. We're using the mossy rocks because it's going to be a wet area. We've got, oh look, we've even got a little viewing platform here. There we are. Let's go and have your picnic up here. Take some Instagram pictures. There we are. Very nice. The thing is, I don't even remember this. I'm pretty sure I would remember that. Maybe I saw this last time. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't come up this river. I wouldn't have checked all of the rivers. That's the thing. So anyway, right. So that's one thing checked off the things that we were going to look at. We have this lake. Let's come and have a little look at the lake. This. More procedural object work with the rocks there. Again, it looks right though. Sometimes procedural object work, you can look and you go, well, it's really good, but it doesn't feel right. That feels just about right to me. Right, so I was going to have a little look at that road that did some funny stuff, didn't I? Over here, wasn't it? Or does it go up to the dam? Oh, there's a dam there. So, right, so we have this off-ramp. Got the big red giveaway sign there. We've got the big bollard thing there. Nothing's allowed to come down this way at all. And that brings us down to... Right, here we go. We've got to follow the route. There we are. Bit of a double road there. One that goes into the dam itself, so that I'm guessing garbage and all that sort of stuff can be collected. Nice. And then you have this one coming across the top of the dam, which is pretty danged beautiful, right? Pretty danged beautiful, that. We've got a little bit of glitcheroony going on there. Again, like I say, it lost a tenth of a point. Oh, yes. Now this isn't part of the map. This is part of a BonBonB special where I made a marble run, and I had to substitute a vehicle for a marble, and the vehicle that I substituted was a garbage truck. That there is a garbage truck, and it's on its way to the garbage facility, wherever the garbage facility is. So yeah, didn't expect to see that. That's partly to the procedural objects to blame, because I've had to load in every asset. The marbles don't normally load in because I'm using loading screen and I don't need to. Anyway, yes, marble. That was Sven Berlin made that for me. Thank you, Sven. What a legend. Got a few trees just dipping their feet in the water. Plausible, I would say. It's a reservoir. High fill level. Yep. And then, yeah, we've got some ripples in the reservoir. I did say at the start of the show, haven't given enough time for the water to find its level here. This is fine. This is just going to move its way mini tide away from start. This is normal. Okay, this is nothing wrong with the map. That is normal behavior for anything with one of these vanilla dams. The water is the vanilla water doesn't know what to do, finds its level, and sometimes I remember to set the simulation running just a little bit earlier, and it sorts itself out before you get to see. Oh, hello. No, this I remember. Oh man, this was stunning, by the way. I'm coming back to this in a second, right? I want to check out anything else before I go to that. That was stunning. Right, so we have the rocky weir. Okay, we have, I mean, harbour, big harbour. Yep, lots of buildable space running down from the start square up there all the way down here. That's really enticing to want to build down this way and fill this up. Really like that. Then we have some more rivers, which I'm not going to look at that river. What, have we a castle? Because people won't forgive me if there was, ooh, it's a castle, and I haven't shown the castle. I don't think I'm seeing a castle. Maybe there is. If there is, I'm sorry. We're not looking at it, because this is spectacular. I remember this. This is truly magnificent. Makes me feel of it's a national park. We have got footpaths, park life footpaths, which, as they're a network, you are definitely going to need park life for this one. Otherwise the map will be broken. Then over this way we have a second little, I'm going to call these chines. It's British word, I think, synonymous with the Isle of Wight, and these little small valleys like this with water running down them, known as chines with an N, chine, not chime. Yeah, I'm going to call these chines. And we have the animated waterfalls, we have beautiful rock working going on up this way, feeding the water all the way to the very top. Then water coming down the other side as well. That is just beautiful. Absolutely love that. See, hadn't completely forgotten your map, Deacon, after all. Just mostly. Sorry. It's a beautiful map, and it's got a very enticing central buildable area. Big city right here. Feels really good to me. Get your hands on it. Have some fun. You might need to play around with the mods, just make sure there's no glitches, but I'm sure you'll be okay. Virgin River by DeaconPmp, the 29th best map of all time as voted by you. And there's another map coming along tomorrow, so be there and see which one it is. But that's it from me today. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. Join me tomorrow, and a big shout out of course to all the BonBon buddies on Patreon and YouTube membership. You guys really truly are the best. I love you very, very much. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. I've been BonBonB, and you've been very, very welcome.